In the Unova region, there exist two groups of important denizens: the cursed who choose to Nuzlocke, and the Pokemon who bear their suffering. These are their stories. Everything is pain. Why did I decide to try and do this? This is just gonna serve as a reminder for me to never do a Nuzlocke again. Let's see, what was the combination? It was down, select B, was it? Down, start B. The combination is essentially to clear the save file. Because the game outright will not let you save if you already have a file and try to start a new game. I learned that the hard way. So now I gotta research that code, because like, the game does tell it to you if you start up a new game, and yeah, it's really dumb. I do agree with you on that one. It feels like it's needlessly tacked on. I get why it exists, specifically because of moments where you just, like, forget that you have a save file and accidentally try to save over it and lose your stuff. Yeah, exactly. But honestly, it's a little tedious and annoying, especially since the game doesn't tell you this unless you actually try to save in the first place. There should be an actual message on the title screen to specifically say, hey, if you want to reset the file, use this combination. But no, of course. Pokemon Company has to be Pokemon Company, and Pokemon Company is weird. So, yet again, I feel like I've been in this situation before. We're rebooting the timeline again. Introducing Tiljeef. And in the dead of winter. Yes, Bianca. You have a bunch of Pokemon. Time to get our starter. Tepig, Snivy, Oshawott. I almost want to try Osha-watered for this third run, just to see if anything will be any different. Chances are no. But hey. Considering the hack changes a bunch of things and Oshawott becomes a water fighting type, maybe it's for the better. I'm normally a grass-type trainer, but hey, I'm willing to experiment a little bit. But first, baby's first bitch slap. It's literally nothing but tackle. Actually, this theme sounds actually a little better when it's sped up like this. It's like it's highlighting how silly this is. What? I can't believe it! I can't believe it! It's not even cursed, it's beyond! I lost the very first battle! You have got to be kidding me! I mean, I get it, my luck is cursed, but this is a new level! This is a new level of cursed! Well, it's a good thing that Nuzlocke doesn't officially start until I get balls, but what the fuck? Why? 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 This is so unbelievably, undeniably foobar now. How? How? I can't with this fucking game. I can't with this fucking game. Is my ROM cursed or something? I mean, I get it. I haven't bought another Pokemon game in a long time, but I didn't think Game Freak would try to curse me like this. Oh my god, this is stupid. This is so stupid. To anyone who's still in the audience, I am so sorry for blowing out your eardrums. Just, at some point, you start thinking, a person's luck can't get any worse than this. And then, somehow, the game just shows you an instance where, yes indeed, it can get worse. You have yet to see the bottom of the barrel. I think I've seen the bottom of the barrel now. In all of my time playing Pokemon, I have never once lost the very first rival battle. I have never once lost the very first battle in the game. Until today. Until today. I need a name for this Pokemon, and at this point, I almost want to name you like some synonym for cursed. Because if that doesn't show just how terrible things are gonna get, I have no idea. You know what? Fubar. You're using the name Fubar. Because that's the only mood I read right now. This third run has already gone off the rails. Off the deep end. And into territory I have yet to contemplate. Suddenly I'm really glad that this is the last attempt. But at the same rate, just... I'm at a complete loss for words. I don't know what to say. Normally I have some, like, long-winded, snarky comment to make, some type of amusement I could derive, and at this point, the amusement I derive is the sick pleasure of watching just how explosive and caustic the ensuing train wreck is just going to be. We've hit peak. We've hit peak. I'm really glad that I decided to go the route of Law and Order when it came to the intro for this series on the YouTube side, which is why each and every one of these runs has been cursed in some way, shape, or form, and I barely even started this third one, and I already know it's cursed. Alright, time to see what our first Pokemon is. It's a Bidoof. It's a Bidoof. It's a Bidoof. The HM slaviest of HM slaves. Yay! This is exactly what I wanted, game. A beaver. A comparison revealed that Bidoof's front teeth grow at the same rate as Rattatas. I don't know what to name this Pokemon, but I'll... Feck. I forgot to name it. Oh well. We'll just deal with it. This is Bidoof the Bidoof. The most original name, the most original existence. So now to train the party up to at least, like, level 7 or 8. Assuming that my little Osha-watered buddy can actually handle that. I'm not convinced. I'm genuinely not convinced. How glass is this? How glass is my little otter anyway? Holy... Well, while I'm grinding, might as well just talk and ramble. And again, I feel like I do that a lot. I guess one of the bigger things I can bring up, just cementing how weird my luck ends up being. So you know how I streamed Mag Mammal yesterday, right? As it turns out, maybe 12 hours later... Approximately 12 hours later, SnowRunt Pyro sends an update into the Discord saying, hey, guess what? We've updated 48-hour Mag Mammal to version 1.1. I just streamed the goddamn game. I could have a stream that was dedicated to saying, hey, yeah, this updated. Take a look at it. See what the update changed. Enjoy yourself. This is a free game. It's a fun game. And instead, nothing like that. Granted, it's really nice that the game updated. It was about time, honestly, because there's a bit of jank in places. One of the big things that they wanted to fix was how side quests work, because it was a little janky originally with how they tracked items and how you'd process those items to actually get useful power-ups. There was also some general bug fixing as well. I'm just sad that I wasn't able to give the game its due diligence. Nope, me, play around crits. If a tackle did 6 damage, then that means the crit will do 12. Even if you don't expect a crit, play around them. Always expect the crit. Been trying to get a bit of extra drawing done for the next update of Remem, such. Currently, I have, I think, all but one of the units finished for the line work, so I need to get to coloring at some point. Since work has cooled down for the winter, then I'll have more time to draw, which likely means I'll be able to finish that, hopefully in time for New Year's. I'm gonna cross my fingers, depends on how distracted I get. But usually I can do fairly well, provided I'm able to put my head down on something. I still don't 100% know how to handle the non-units of that specific family, though. Because one of the cards does have to do with a story item. I unfortunately need to think about designing the Lopseraphina. Oy. That one by itself is going to be a pain in the ass, because 1, I historically don't do well with machines, and 2, it's also going to have to be something that takes up a decent amount of space. I have an idea in mind, but at this point it's just going to be down to executing the line work. That's going to be the big make or break of it, whether I'm able to get the line work proper. Out of the other cards that I need to introduce for the family, a couple of them are spells, a couple of them are... I think that I had one piece of equipment. But on top of that, I also need to consider making 1 or 2 extra unaffiliated cards as well. I've also got to work on a couple guest cards for Muffin as well, since she's been very helpful on the back end. Oh, come on, Hypnosis? Bidoof, I get it, you're a very lazy Pokemon. I mean, you named yourself Bidoof for all things. But wake up, please! I kinda need you to fight. Eventually cut trees. Surf across the water. Push large rocks. Man, think about it, Bidoof is an eager beaver, isn't it? Punch it. Slam that bird until it becomes Christmas dinner. I still can't believe that we're almost on Christmas. Maybe it's partially because of the whole COVID thing messing with time dilation. Is it messing with, like, how people end up processing the amount of time that's passed, but I feel like the entirety of 2020 and 2021 have just passed by in a heartbeat. Again, it could easily be the fact that since people are in their houses for the more often than not, that their perception of time has just become distorted, and as a result, you pay attention less to what's going on outside and more to yourself. Come to think of it, that might be the reason why, or at least where I live, why there are so many bad drivers. Specifically because they've gotten the people in question have gotten used to pretty much being nowhere but at home. Maybe a commute here or there for supplies or what have you, but otherwise it's been full siege mode. As a result, humans got a little too used to thinking about themselves, and as a result, going at least 10 to 15 miles above speed limit, especially in the school zone, especially in Dead City. I await the day when the world can finally return to at least some semblance of normalcy. Then again, considering how hard of an impact that this virus has had, I doubt that's going to be the case. And suddenly I don't want to fight this Pidgey, because that was a telltale sign for Razorwind. And I don't want to deal with a Razorwind Pidgey. It's a Pidgey, but at the same rate, it's Razorwind. If I remember correctly, that's like an 80, 85 power move, 100 accuracy, takes 2 turns. I think it counts as a flying type move, too. Either flying or normal, and even then, that would be a good thing for Pidgey. That means they get stab, so it's even stronger. Still on my do not deal with this list. Jeez, Zigzagoons all over the place. The Zigzagoon. My kinsman, stop, please. You think you look cute, Zigzagoon. You don't. Well, not as much. Sit down, please. I'm also gonna need to think about what exactly went wrong in the last run. That I could tell. Either 25 may not be strong enough, or I simply need to get better at picking my situations. I was probably too conservative with bringing in Tembris late. I should have led with Tembris instead. Just tried to immediately go rushdown. I'm used to playing defensive in RPGs like this, but with a Nuzlocke, you can't exactly do that. The simple fact that I have to play is that I'm forced to play offensively as opposed to defensively. I'm normally a very careful person. I think my situations through. And unfortunately, even if I can think my situation through, if I don't have the attack power to back it, then it's for nothing. In an action RPG, I don't necessarily need the attack power, just the ability to survive, and I'm good at surviving. But for something turn-based, it just comes down to tactics and strength, and if you're lacking in one, you certainly can't have the other. Docile nature, so no stats change. Pokemon is prone to wild stat changes. What? Seriously? Oh, no wonder I was so screwed. Little Osha-watered has a neutral nature as well! 2 Pokemon with fluff natures. And on top of that, Vital Spirit? I mean, it essentially means that you'll stay awake when you end up getting around to the Watchog, but at the same rate, like it'll matter if you die in a single hit? Pet the little pair. Pair acting adorable. That's the first time I've seen the animated emote, though. That looks really adorable. I didn't realize Melon added some new emotes. I gotta drop by at some point. Maybe while I'm doodling in the mornings. His streams tend to be very chill, relaxed. That's helpful when drawing. Something nice to listen to, pay attention to. Sorry, little Lillipep. Bet I gotta train this beaver. Because this unfortunate Bidoof is probably gonna be carrying a lot of TM moves. Yeah, they're also adorable! Energetic, too. I get that, honestly. Actually, come to think of it, I need to go through all the hoops for affiliate at some point, just so I can actually have some proper emotes. Even then, dude, it still wouldn't be too bad to hit affiliate at some point. Sometimes it happens. You just don't have enough time together to do some proper streaming. Hard to balance work and being the housemate. Yeah, that makes sense. Since you're doing all the cleaning and the laundry and the cooking, that does consume a lot of time, and after a point, you just end up being completely drained, and whatever little time you do have, you end up spending just trying to relax. It is a lot of stressful work doing all of that, really. Hey, even if it's just cleaning, my point still stands. By itself, I know vacuuming can easily take a good hour, 2 hours. Dusting, too. Taking care of laundry itself will also soak up some time. It's easily another 3 hours plus, depending on the size of the family. Not bad. I could probably bring Fubar and Bidoof up to level 10. Of all things, Bidoof. Just, I hate myself for being dumb with the name. Unfortunately, I can't exactly get to a name rater to change it until past Lenora. I hate Lenora. You know what? I might actually just leave this Bidoof with the name Bidoof eternally. I mean, the little one doesn't exactly have a nickname right now, but I might just permanently change it to Bidoof. I need to pick up some Steam money at some point. See what goes on sale coming around Christmas time. I'm really hoping that something good comes up around on sale. I'm already considering picking up Escapists at some point. That'd be something interesting to stream. It also fit my own theming, which ends up being logic, reason, failure, chaos. Holy Bidoof, nice crit! Poor Lillipup didn't stand a chance. Oh, the Lillipup's back! For revenge! Oh no, wait. Different gender, different level, so probably the little sister. Sorry, little Bidoof, but you gotta go out too. You do hurt, though. Eep. And it's another Bidoof. You can handle that, right? Oh yeah, you could definitely handle that. Why? Why couldn't I have a moody Bidoof? I want a moody Bidoof. That sounds like it would be chaos. I love that. Of course, I have to get the basic bitch simple one. And now I've got something terrible in my head. Mama, I want a Bidoof. We have Bidoof at home, honey. Bidoof at home. Is it Bidoof at home? This god-dang Bidoof, with its neutral nature and terrible ability. At least bringing my Bidoof up to... It's another Bidoof! There's nothing but Bidoofus here. They're here to bite your wood. Which would? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? They're about to throw a timber tantrum on all of these Pokemon. That Starly? Dead. That Bidoof? Also dead. That Pidgey? Definitely going to use Razor Wind. But it's gonna be dead. Not by the Bidoof, but by an Otter. Game, I was kidding about the Razor Wind. You didn't actually have to go full meat on bones on that. Really? Well, hey, you're giving effort. I'll give credit. At least the game knows when to call me on my bluff. My kinsman. Well, kinswoman. I'm so sorry, Zigzagoon, but, gonna have to tackle you. We demand straight lines here. Okay, if I remember correctly... Gotta switch over to Fubar. And get into a battle with Harmonious Tropius again. But first, pick up the phone. It's the professor. She's here to say hi. I'm at a Pokemon Center. Boop that bean. I don't want to speak to the professor. I don't want to speak to Nurse Joy. She smells like daffodils. And I hate daffodils. Where was that going? Oh, I don't want to be at the Pokemart. Actually, I do want to be at the Pokemart. They have balls. And I gotta make a few Unix, if you know what I mean. 10, please. And probably a few potions for the road. Oh shit, I just realized I'm gonna have to deal with the potential glitch on the gym. Oh boy, here's hoping that doesn't happen again. But chances are it might not. I might actually have Pokemon. And introducing some of the best antagonists in Pokemon. My name is Getsis. I'm here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Helix Fossil. I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Helix Fossils are partners that have come to live together because we want and need to succeed Nuzlocke. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that we can ever successfully clear a Nuzlocke? Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of their dicks. They get pushed around when there are partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no such truth in what I'm saying? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Helix Fossils are different from humans. They are living memes that contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility toward these wonderful beings called Helix Fossil? That's right. We must liberate the Helix Fossil. Then, and only then, will humans and Helix truly be equals. Nay, Helix will eclipse humans. Everyone, I end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Helix Fossil, and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. Please donate to our charity right now. Alright, time to fight N. I genuinely like N. And starting off with the Nincada. Only this time, I don't exactly have a good means of taking it out quickly. So that means I'm just gonna have to tackle it to death. Bonk the bug until it dies. Go to bug jail. Oh, cripes. I said go to bug jail. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep battling. This ain't looking good. Well, there's a reason why this is a limited item, Nuzlocke. Alright, let's try a water gun. Almost. Well, the bright side in all this, a second water gun will take it out. And next up, the Purloin. I don't want to deal with the defense down, so at least switch to Bidoof for a little bit. With luck, Bidoof can take out the Purloin by itself. I doubt it. But I'm gonna cross my fingers. We've already got a damage lead, since Purloin's just using Growl. But it all depends on the next move it uses, which could be Assist. Okay, just Scratch. We're good. Oh crap, we're not good. Assist, incoming. Oh fuck! Oh, right, low kick. It's dependent on weight. I panicked. I panicked for a moment. We're good.